Thanks for joining us on Good Day Northern Michigan. Well, March is National Reading Month, and there's no better place to ignite your passion for the written word than your public library.
That's right. That is why for this month's episode of Love Your Library, Eric takes us to Mesick to meet up with the library director.
Welcome to the Mesick Public Library, part of the Wexford County Public Library System, and we are joined by Director Tracy once again to share with us this absolutely wonderful space. The thing I'm noticing, Tracy, from all of these different branches is they all have their own personality.
Absolutely. The job of each individual branch is to serve the community that it's in. So they all do different things to answer the needs of that particular place.
That absolutely makes sense. And that is why libraries are so important. They're a reflection of the needs of the community. Tell us a little bit about what's coming up this month.
Okay, well, for adults, we are doing Blind Date with a Book, which is a fun activity where we wrap up books and we give you a very brief description about what's inside of it, and you try out a surprise read. Yeah.
That's so is it like it'll say this is a mystery, or this is a historical mystery that you may be familiar with the main character for, like a Sherlock Holmes novel?
Sometimes they're a little bit more abstract than that.
Oh,
It might be
okay.
something like, if you like a spicy read that keeps you on your toes, you might enjoy taking this one home, or something like that.
Gotcha. Okay. How do you come up with these programs? Because there's no shortage of creativity when it comes to all the programming at the public libraries.
Well, the wonderful thing about working in libraries is librarians love to support each other. So if you see a great idea at another library, you are welcome to steal it, to adapt it, and we share. Honestly, we spend a lot of time talking to each other.
I
We
bet.
connect and communicate a lot.
It's so important to support each other, and this is one of the few industries where it's not competitive in any way, shape, or form. In fact, you have to innovate together. That is how libraries across this nation have evolved to where they are now, which is a repository of everything that the community needs, whether that's DVD entertainment, of course, books of a variety. We're standing in a wonderful children's section. Tell us a bit about this space, because this space is incredibly unique.
Oh, you've brought me to such a wonderful segue, because one of the things that we're really focused on in this branch is early literacy.
Gotcha.
What a lot of people don't realize is that before you learn to read, there are a lot of skills that you need to develop, like phonological awareness, the ability to hear different letter sounds, which we practice by singing and rhyming. That's one of the reasons why we do story time, is
That
we're
makes
actually
sense.
practicing early literacy skills. So this branch offers a story time that's really wonderful. We also do there are kits over here. You might not be able to see them, but we have wonderful literacy kits where you can take activities home to practice these skills.
Wonderful.
Yeah, at all age levels.
I had difficulty reading in kindergarten, first grade, so I went to the public library every weekend, had to take additional classes, and having a kit like this for my parents to utilize at home would have made all the difference. That was right when the Hooked on Phonics was just becoming a thing, but it was really expensive. My parents couldn't afford it, so having kits like these, I'm sure, give kids the confidence to love reading, which is so important. What a way to inspire them. So, Tracy, what is special about this space? Because I noticed that this isn't just a library. This building also houses an amazing community space.
Well, we're so lucky because we partner with the Springville Township Authority, I guess you would say, to reside here. We don't actually own any of the buildings that we occupy. This building particularly is owned by Springville Township, who provide us with this space, and they also offer a beautiful community room as well.
So you were right, in the heart of the community, which is exactly where all of our libraries should be, Tracy. Is there anything in the upcoming months here at the Mesick Public Library that you're excited about?
Oh gosh. Well, we're always excited about our 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten program. It sounds intimidating. It's not.
That's a lot of books. That's a lot of books, Tracy.
It's okay. It's okay. A lot of small children like to read the same book over and over again. Every time you read a book, it counts. It doesn't matter if it's Hungry Caterpillar 37 times, it counts for 37.
I easily read The Hungry Caterpillar 37 times.
If you read 3 books a day to your child, you'll finish in a year.
Wow. Which I know a lot. This is almost sounding like Yeah, it's for the kids to get them growing, get them reading, but it also sounds like a motivational factor for the parents. Like, hey guys, you need to be reading your kids 3 books a day to hit this mark. That's such a clever way to not only inspire kids to read, but to get the whole family involved. And that is what keeps kids reading way beyond a time where, quote unquote, they have to in school. It gets them doing it just for fun.
The biggest predictor of reading success is a love of reading.
Absolutely, absolutely, Tracy. Where can our viewers go for more information on what's coming to the Mesick Public Library, but also to explore everything that all of the branches in Wexford County have to offer?
We have a very comprehensive website, www.cadillaclibrary.org, and you can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Perfect. Tracy, it has been an absolute pleasure chatting with you today. And as always, we're going to make sure that all the links you need to love your library, it's all going to be available after the show today over on 9and10news.com.